the place to be. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
The action has already started. Ugarte. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I think it has to be Rodrigo Bentancur, Peter. I think when you look at that midfield, he can have a critical role in terms of developing his game and adding goals to those midfield runs. He hasn't done that enough so far, but that's what he needs to add. And he'll keep making those runs and get into the opposition box undetected. He has to now start finishing them off better.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. And he's managed to get free. Kulusevski. There's the hit! Volleyed effort.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt.
Menu. Decent progress down the left. Manchester United yet to have an attempt on goal. Tell. Here's... tries a shot! It's in!
As players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Mazraoui. That's very neat. Menu. He's had a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, they could break here. Half an hour played now. Pedro Porro. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Oh, that's a booking. Always. Sarr. And they can counter here. Mount. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, important interception.
Manchester United certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
So, what can they make of this? Oh, that's well done, really robust. Mount. He's through here. Gray.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now Pedro Porro. And the whistle goes for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room and
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
That has been knocked clear. Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
Maguire.
And it's Shaw. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. And we have our very first corner. Shaw. Ugarte. Manchester United still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after... Højlund! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Bentancur. Pedro Porro. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, he's been dropping into space and spraying balls all over the pitch, so enough seems enough now.
And here's Bruno Fernandes. Menu. Menu does really well to win the ball there. Bruno Fernandes goes steaming forward.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
He's played it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Mount. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Danso.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Tell. Ahmad. Pedro Porro. Bentancur. Well, they've got it again. And it's Davis. Now Pedro Porro. Threads one in.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Substitutions taking place.
Tottenham can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Mount. Ahmad. Spread it left. Manchester United are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation.
There's the hit! They've done it! They have stolen level at the last! What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the
There will
ball.
be 3 minutes added time.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Pete.
Into extra time we go.
Substitution on the field.
Manchester United displayed great character to force extra time from what looked a pretty ominous situation. The question now is, can they go on to win it? It is doable.
Number 17, Garnacho.
Garnacho.
Number 18, Casemiro.
He gets big. Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it. A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth, and it goes like a rival to get his head to the ball.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Substitution.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Bruno Fernandes. That's a lovely, neat pass. Spence. Oh, that's fabulous. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, that's nice. Bruno Fernandes. Big chance! He should have put that one away.
Casemiro really did let them off the
Substitution in
hook.
progress.
They could have wrapped it all up.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Pedro Porro. Johnson. And he's had it nicked away. Hoyland. And that could set him on his way. Pedro Porro. Half-time, extra time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. Yeah, it is coming down to those last 15 minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team? And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? He is through here! And it's Shaw. Ugarte. And it's Casemiro.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Maddison!
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
And there goes the final whistle. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Hoyland voted man of the match, and deservedly so.